time to continue some amazing Nurket levels here. We're starting with White Orchard. That is the deal. Hopefully you are having a great weekend. Hopefully you got a little time off coming up here. Let's see. There we go. Now things are working. There we go. That's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Hoo-hoo, buddy. Whoops. What is going on out there, chat? What's the story? What's up, Jordan? There we go. Well, there you go. There you go. What's up, Cameron? Nice to see you over on YouTube. Sunday. There we go. What's going on, Super Trucker J? What's up, Chippy? Chippy the Knot. Oh, interesting. Gotta jump in. Appreciate you, Jordan. What's up, Susie? Hello, Fernando. What's up, Anthony and Dave? How you feeling out there? How are you feeling? You freewheeling? There we go. That's good enough there. What's going on, Patrick? Hey, Jonathan. Wish it was not dark already? Yeah. Yeah, the darkness does come on pretty quickly now that we're into winter. Clocks have been changed and all that. What's up, Spacer? That's the only good thing about being on the side of getting up early. Getting up early. I never thought sleep until 8 a.m. would feel like sleeping in big time. But here we are. Here we are. What's up, Patrick? Just hit me with the ellipsis. What's up, Nathaniel? Shout out to Hong Kong. 521 Sunset feels criminal. What's going on, Ken and Troy? Want a turtle jump? I think you might have one coming because there's a team shell. What's up, Matt? What's up, Yaya? How you doing out there? How are you doing out there? Double tap the screen, hit that like button for me. Let's get into some levels here. Let's get into White Orchard by Nurket. The Nurket circuit. We gotta work it. It's the Nurket circuit. Here we go. Let's see what it's all about. Watching the Eagles of the Bills. Enjoy it, Troy. What's up, Erica G? Erica Gobble. What's going on? Oh, boy. It's another hurry-up level. I needed that. It's so dark. Yes. Ooh, it's even raining for you. Like that? Oh, I needed that. What if I do this? Nope. Okay, this is interesting. Bottom determined to beat every level? Not every level. Some I've already passed on a few. Some of them are really tough and will require many hours from me. For me, I think the sweet spot is probably 30 minutes. Now, how do I do that? Oh, I bet I hit it twice. I bet you I hit it into the air twice. Watch. Like this. Bop, bow. Okay, so I've got to grab it, jump here, and then jump here. And throw it there. What's going on, Double Star? Yes! We've got a special birthday in the house. Hold on, I got to get the guitar. I had brought it to Christmas celebration. Hold on. Here we go. Weird weather for you, Susie. There's some happy birthday, Ken. Love the brother guitar. We didn't actually end up using it, but I've made a commitment since my niece loves music so much. Anytime I go over there, I'm always putting the guitar in the trunk no matter what. That way, I'll always have it if I ever need it, and then it's not a big deal to have it and not use it. This one goes out to Erica. If you've never heard of Double Star Mom 35, check her out. Give her a nice little birthday follow. If you don't like her, go ahead and unfollow. But I can say with confidence that won't happen because she's amazing. Big shout out to you, Erica. This one's for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Erica. Double Star Mom 35. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Erica. You are a legend, and you've helped out immensely. You're the greatest. I really appreciate you. Huge shout out to Erica. Hope it's the best birthday of your life. Until next year. There we go. They're showing that birthday love in the chat. Over on the book from Matt, Roderick, Anthony, and Erica. All right. Beautiful. Thanks, Spacer. There we go. Yeah. What's up, Roderick? There you go. Some birthday love from Jess as well. Okay. Aha. That's another part of the hazard. I can't let the shell collide with the spike ball. Like that. There we go. Okay. There you go, Chippy showing some birthday love to Double Star. One of the greatest to ever do it. Okay, once I get here. There's a clear video? Okay, thank you. We'll see if I need to tap in. We will see if we have to tap into that source. I must have to... you know what? I bet I bounce off of the... what's up, Todd? Merry Christmas. I bet I'm supposed to... Thanks for the heart in the share, Jess. Show me you care with that heart in the share. I think what's going on here is you're not supposed to bonk. Lurking and making supper. There you go. Thank you for the likes, Double Star. What's up, Jan? There we go. Okay, I think I jump here, then jump here. Use this. Bam! Then I gotta hurry. And that took away my ground. Okay. Progress. Progresso soup. Ba-dee-ba-doo. How in the world do I pull that off? What's up, Jason? I got to watch The Snowman with my niece who has never seen it, and it was magical. I was a little worried it was going to be too sad. So we warmed up with the original Frosty. And then I said, all right, I think you're ready for one of my favorite Christmas movies, The Snowman. No words. No words, just some of the best music around. she ended up really liking both. It's something like that. That's closer. But there's definitely something special about watching something you love with a kid who hasn't seen it before. Especially if it's a kid you love. In this case, my niece. Almost. I think that's kind of the pace we're looking for. What's up, Clumsy? Whoops. Oh, how dare you. What's going on? Yes! And now what? Like that. And I need to have a shell in my hands to keep going. Oh, we're almost at the end. We are nearly there. Yeah, so that was special. Created a core memory. Close. Just a little too much hang time. Whoops. Got a Christmas present arrived today. You love it. Okay, nice. To mail those gifts. Beautiful. There we go. No. Oh! There we go. Oh! And I release that as I fall. And then it can make it through that one gap. I see. This is pretty cool. As all the Nurket levels have been. Oh, buddy, I got one more episode of Stranger Things. One more to go. Oh, come on. I thought I had it. No spoilers. You know, absolutely no spoilers, Savage Chewbacca. That's one thing you can always count on for me. I am very sensitive to spoilers. I don't even like to watch the previews to things, because I feel like they spoil too much just in the preview. The trailers go too far nowadays. Oh, I guess I'm... Had a nice lunch with Mom at the kitchen table? Nice. That's a beautiful thing. Oops, wrong way. That ain't gonna fly. Here we go, Kiwi. Yeah, I don't even like... I've shared this before, that part of why I really don't even like to see a trailer is I will, like, accidentally or subconsciously remember, like, a color shirt one of the characters is wearing. And I'll be watching the thing, and I'll be like, oh, well, I know this character survives at least until they appear in a blue shirt. That's why everything becomes a spoiler for me. I want to know as little as possible going into a show. Oh, that was close. Oh, no. That you can't get away with that. The other dude's gone. You made grilled cheese and tomato soup. That's nice. That's a great combo. That is a lovely combo. I bet she appreciated it. Super Trucker J. Her own son making her some lunch. It's a beautiful thing. Whoo, buddy. I wonder what the strat. Maybe I just go. I need to go quickly. Here we go, clumsy. Ba-doo, ba-doo. There we go. Oh, yeah, that was great. No. No, maybe I go under. What's up, Ty? Austin and Charlotte want to wish you Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Austin and Charlotte. They got Mario Maker 2 and Princess Peach Showtime. They're like, when you play, that's amazing. Big shout out to Austin and Charlotte. Sounds like you had a great Christmas. Thanks for the follow, Dr. Wiley. Shouldn't have candy, but you got yourself for Christmas. There you go. Hey, sometimes you got to have a little candy, Savage. There we go, Chippy. Sometimes you just need a little candy. I got a couple Milky Ways myself. We're ready to go. I love Milky Ways. I used to love Milky Ways in the freezer, but now I just go Milky Way in the fridge, and it still has a similar effect. They can get too frozen, and then it's a real disaster for your teeth. But refrigeration seems to be the compromise. Ba-ba-da-boo. There we go. That was good. How do I catch up with that guy? What's up, Alex? I think I'm on screening him too soon. Made chili. Gonna make that leftovers? Good on a cold, rainy day for sure. Just don't make the same mistake as Kevin Malone. Ah, no good. Poor Kevin. Watching the Eagles-Bills. There you go, J-Man. Enjoy it. You know what's so funny? It came up today. I've talked about it before, that when people are in my chat talking about sports games, I usually try to ask that you don't give score updates for anybody that might be planning on watching it after the fact. And I was reminded today part of where that comes from, because my dad was saying, oh, recording the game. I'm going to be avoiding social media. I'm not even going to go to the convenience store because they might have the game on, and I want to watch it without knowing what's going to happen. So speaking of spoilers, don't spoil those sports games for people. Don't assume they've already seen it. Oh, you go under. That's it. You go under. You got to get there fast enough to go under. We have discovered the strat. Yeah, you got to think of those people recording the game. Oh, that's not going to fly. That is not going to fly. Hey, and I have some slippers on my feet. It's like they heard my stream yesterday when I said my feet were cold. I got some new slippers for Christmas. No good. Waiting for New Year's Day for the Rose Bowl. Indiana versus Alabama. Indiana versus Alabama. Now, as a northerner, Those states feel like they could be cousins. But that's probably the same reason why they're that much more of a rival, right? Is that a rivalry? No good. No, the slippers. That's what Hawaiians call flip-flops. There you go. Yeah, I got the slippers. Some nice LL Bean warm slippers. So my feet are not cold right now. Hey, how you like me now? Gotcha. That was a great level. They never played each other. Okay. What's up, Primetime? Christmas was great. Got to see the family. Wyndham was closer to playing national championship. Okay, thanks, Clumsy and Chippy. Thanks, Fess. Nice to see you over on TikTok. Thanks, Jess. We got Jess and Fess. That was a great one. That was a great one. There we go, Erica G. Safety third. We got some ice baby going on here. Thanks, Susie and Primetime. Thanks, Fernando. And Alex. Safety third. What's that mean? Instead of safety first? Whoa. Oh, you gotta really factor in the ice. What's up, Dave? Because all the platforms are icy as well. There we go. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be really tough. In a good way. It's gonna be real tough in a good way. Alabama's won 5 national championships. Indiana's never been to a Rose Bowl. Oh, buddy. Could this be the year? Almost. Indiana's history is one of the worst football teams of all time. Oh, my gosh. That is rough. Shout out Indiana. Maybe this is their year to turn it all around. What's up, Tyler? Maybe this is the year that Indiana turns it all around. I got to run all the way to the right side of that platform before jumping off. That's what will make the difference there. That was close. Close enough. Oh, buddy. Oh, my gosh, that's insane. New coach and everything. A miracle season. All right, shout out Indiana. Shout out Indiana having a miracle season. Thank you, Dave. I'm glad these are all having clear videos. There we go. That was tricky. Oh, that's tough. For some reason, the Facebook chat doesn't let you. Well, I have good news, Tyler. It's good news I've been sharing on a regular basis. Well, it's actually bad news. The good news part of it is it's not just you. For anybody who's watching on Facebook in the past, I'd say 4 months or so, the chat doesn't work properly. The chat doesn't work properly for anybody, Tyler. That's the thing. That's the thing. So anybody that's still watching on Facebook, I'm glad to have you in the mix. But unfortunately, if that's what you're going to choose to watch, you're going to deal with chat issues that I can't do anything about, as much as I would like to. As much as I would love to come and save the day, it's not an option. But it does surprise me that this far in, I was trying to remember, when was the first time someone mentioned the Facebook chat wasn't working? And I think it may have been 3 months ago now. And so I think in the past 3 months, I think I've given that little speech maybe 40 times, maybe more, probably closer to 50. It's because people need to agree to the chat rules. It only works when it wants to. Well, that's just it. What shocks me is that there are still people coming by that haven't heard that speech yet. It shocks me. There we go. Oh my gosh, that's tough. As Super Mario Wonder worth getting? I think so. Thanks for the follow, Empower. Glad you were empowered to hit the follow button. Certainly worth it for me. Did I hear Nicki Minaj was going to stream retro games? I had not heard that. I wonder how that's going to go for her. It is interesting how many celebrities have snuck in as streamers. Like Timbaland was streaming pretty regularly on TikTok for a while. T-Pain is an actual very successful streamer. I think he even shared that at this point he's made as much or more from streaming than he did in his music career. He may have been being facetious. May have been exaggerating, but I remember hearing something like that. Whoops. What was great? 100% is a pain. Yeah, that's true. Streams The Sims 4? You gotta love that. You gotta love... Oh, man, I'm going too quickly. Telling a CFO to not click phishing mail several times a year. Oh, my gosh, Savage. That sounds hilarious. You don't bother Facebook because the issues? There you go. You're old school. You refuse to use anything else. Kids in the Snapchat. I definitely am not a Snapchat user myself. The whole basis of Snapchat just seems a little shady. It's like the whole thing's built around the idea of the evidence immediately being deleted. It's like, if someone's sending me a picture, if I'm sending them a picture, I want it to be a picture to be kept. The idea of it instantly disappearing seems to be of most service if it's something you don't want there to be evidence of. So that's why it always from the very first. Now I'm old enough that Snapchat came out a long time ago. It certainly has gotten more and more popular in recent years. But ever since it came out, I was always like, this whole concept seems to be a little on the shady side. But I know people that use it just to share family pictures, so it's not that everyone's using it for a shady use. But that does seem to be what the format lends itself to. What's up, Nick? Yeah, these are Nurket levels. These are Nurket levels. You found some very interesting people streaming on Twitch. Like T-Pain. There you go. Big shout out T-Pain. Don't use Snapchat either. Remember back in the day we had TV guides? Yeah, the paper ones. No choice of shows to watch at a certain time of day. The world now is spoiled with so many choices. What do you think? I think that's true in one sense, but I also think there is a little bit of beauty in having a limited amount of choices. I think part of the burden that exists now with so many streaming services and so many hundreds of thousands of options on each service that I do think it's a pretty typical and relatable struggle when you're with somebody and you struggle to decide what do you want to watch, because you could go so many different directions. Whereas if you sat down with someone, 6:30 p.m., you were just gonna grab that TV guide, see what, or just the TV guide channel, and you had a handful of options that were likely to work for you. So it was a little easier. You got banned? Sorry about that, Tyler. I don't even want to know how you got banned. Took me forever to switch from Facebook, from MySpace. Yeah, I remember that. You're late to the game for Snap, Twitch, Kick. Granted, you don't use them much. Fair enough. My favorite singer? If I had to just throw one out there, I'll say Dave Grohl. Because he's so versatile, both as a singer and a drummer and a guitar player. Really everything. Remember your MSN login? There you go. Love the amazing designs. His levels are incredible, Nick. Used to watch the TV Guide channel. That's a great one, Tyler. What's up, Balin? So much artwork and talent out there. You can find it all. There we go, Nick. It's because we're old. Saves the phone memory. There it is, Savage Chewbacca. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Nirvana was great. Dave Grohl was the drummer of Nirvana. That's why he said that. And he has been a part of so many cool projects, from Queens of the Stone Age to Tenacious D. I think he was a part of Them Crooked Vultures as well. Oh my gosh, that's so tough. That is so tough, bro. Oh, I got it. Come on, Patty boy, where you going? Oh my gosh, that was amazing. Whew. Once we broke through that part, we were out of there. We were off to the races. You realize he was a part of Queens of the Stone Age? Learn something new every day. You know what? I should double check. I have... Did Dave Grohl drum for Queens of the Stone Age? I'm almost sure he did. But I'm going to fact check myself. I'm going to fact check myself in real time here. Yes, Dave Grohl drummed for Queens of the Stone Age. He played drums on their breakthrough third album, Songs for the Deaf, which includes hits like No One Knows, Go With the Flow, A Song for the Deaf. Definitely my favorite album from Queens of the Stone Age. He joined after Josh Homme, that's a singer, invited him during a hiatus from Foo Fighters, and he toured with the band as part of the Songs for the Deaf cycle in 2002. Okay, so there you go. There you go. I thought so. That was awesome. Into Fozzy, there you go. That's a good band. Metallica's always at number one, no doubt about that. The numbers stick with you, Matt. Thanks, Andrew. Matt, favorite guitarist? Getcha. If I have to pick a favorite guitarist of all time, especially since Metallica's fresh on my mind, I'd have to go James Hetfield, because he has made some of the most memorable riffs of all time. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks, Primetime. Erica G. Steve. There we go, Nick. Great album. I love that album. Thanks, Atlas. Testament. I have them on vinyl, Andrew. Thanks, Fernando. Clapton is an excellent choice. John Mayer's a great choice. Plenty of great choices for, why is the name flying away from me? Jimmy Page. Rodrigo y Gabriela. Carlos Santana. You've got some great choices, too. Played by Carlos Santana. Wow, 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 wow. Phil Collins. Hendrix, of course. Was working on a jazz album before he passed away. I wish we could have heard his jazz. I think that really would have been something. And you know, I learned that from an album sleeve. I can't remember which one, though. Cliff Burton, one of the best bass players ever. Good old Cliff. That was cool. This is awesome. Wow, that was very cool. Oh! We got the one shot. I missed the one-ups, though. James is a riff machine. He fell in love with metal, was drawn to dime from Pantera. Another great choice. Oh, my goodness. Good old Daryl. Good old Daryl. Cemetery Gates. Probably my all-time favorite Pantera song. Thanks, Andrew Clumsy. Anthony Fernando. Just a question. Who is Nurket? Nurket is the creator of these levels we're playing. He's unbelievable. Atlas coming through with 10 gifted subs. Unbelievable. That was very generous of you. Merry Christmas to everybody on Twitch. There we go. Thank you for that support. Hope you get one. No ads for you if you get one. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Thanks for the support. What's up, At? Which reminds me, we got all thrown off because of Christmas. Because the 26th, the day after Christmas, I should have done supporter request line. So maybe we'll do supporter request line. Maybe we'll do it January 2nd. We'll do the December one for January 2nd. Huge fan of the saxophone. You like Kenny G? There you go. Thank you again, Alice. That was a beautiful Christmas present. How are you, Eugene? Thanks, Matt and Erica. Here we go, Timbo. Thanks, Tyler. There you go. They're going out. 6-7. There you go. Nice to meet you. At 8. Lane Stanley. There you go, Tyler. Okay. What else we got? You have a life-changing goal to lose 50 pounds next year. This will be joining back in the gym by New Year's Eve. You're looking forward to the life-changing grind. You got this. This is the time it all comes together for you, prime time. This is the time it all comes together for you. I'm trying to get on the healthy train myself. I want to keep my energy up. I want to keep as healthy as I can. It's a use it or lose it situation. It is a use it or lose it situation. Love the saxophone. There you go, Super Trucker J. Thanks, Timbo. There you go, Eugene. Happy holidays, Matt. Favorite Pantera songs Becoming. That's a good one, Andrew. And 5 gifted subs from Dave. There you go. Good time to be watching on Twitch because the gifted subs are flying. Thank you so much for that support. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Nice and crispy. Thanks, Dano. Thanks for the support. Okay, get some sleep, Chippy. We're going over to the thwomps here. Nat is where it's at, people. Big shout out to Nat. Big shout out to Nat. Whoops. No, you didn't? Oh, you had to make the hype train? I don't know what it means, but I think it happened. Okay, well, at least you tried. I give you credit for the attempt. Oh, no. Oh. See, the thing that I don't understand about that, Clumsy, is who is on Twitch right now? Who is on Twitch just, like, looking for a new streamer to watch? Doesn't that feel like the idea of Twitch pushing you out to more people on Twitch? Oh, that's a shell jump. Like, who are the people it's getting pushed out to? I feel like if you open the Twitch app, 99% of people, when they open the Twitch app, they're just looking at the people they already follow. I wonder how many people actually are, like, just scrolling through the Twitch feed. It feels like less than 1%. But I don't really know. It's a string of bits and subs together. What's up, Vu? You had people come in saying they see it in recommended. So I guess that's it. Who's around to see it in recommended? You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to see it in recommended, that means you'd have to have Twitch open. You'd have to not be in a stream. Already, that seems like I'm creating a very specific example. You know what I mean? At least for me, if I'm opening Twitch, I'm going to be in a stream within 10 seconds. But I guess there are people out there that just kind of scroll around for new streamers. Just seems like, I don't know. It must happen. But that is interesting. Closer. Gotta watch out for those hidden blocks. Whereas, opposed to on Facebook, when you would get pushed out on Facebook, there are, I'd say the average Facebook user is just scrolling their news feed. You know what I mean? That's exactly what people are doing. So it's very powerful to get pushed out on Facebook. Because that's going to mean everybody sees. There's 90% of the users could end up seeing you. But on Twitch, who in the world is just opening up Twitch and being like, let's see who's on the recommended today. But again, I'm not saying they don't exist. Just saying I don't necessarily understand. It's the recommended if you look at it when no other followed streamers are on, like Mario Maker streams. Right, well, I do understand what it means to get pushed out on Twitch. What I don't understand is who is responding to that push. Because it's hard for me to imagine, like, so I'm going to, okay, let me just check out the Twitch app and then just scroll through recommended. Do you know what I mean? I feel like the vast majority of people are going for a specific streamer or for a specific game or something. Game and Band Director, big shout out Game and Band Director Tyler. Watch Ryuka's video. Yes, Nurket! I was going to bring that up if I saw Nurket. I wanted to make sure he saw it. Ryuka's most recent video, he came across a Nurket level in Endless Super Expert and ended up having some very nice things to say about it. You trust the YouTube algorithm or audience better than any other algorithm? Yeah, I love my YouTube homepage. There's a great example, Primetime. I open YouTube, and the first thing I'm going to look at is my recommended. I agree. The YouTube algorithm is on point. It is constantly showing me stuff that I want to see that I hadn't seen before. Be surprised I have done it when bored and didn't want to watch TV? Well, that's the thing, Nick. I can appreciate that it happens. It's not one of those things where I'm trying to say nobody in the world is doing that. But it seems like it represents such a teeny tiny portion of the Twitch users, especially if you compare it to Facebook, where the average Facebook user is scrolling their feed. Whereas with Twitch, the average person with the Twitch app open is watching a stream. You see what I mean? You see, when you open Twitch, it just randomly starts playing a stream, and I don't follow even the person that starts to play. Okay. YouTube homepage is a mess. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Got me. The struggle is worth watching for the clear. Yes. I was wondering, too. I didn't recognize it. I did not recognize the one he was playing. Oh. So that might be coming soon here. In fact, I intentionally didn't watch the grind of the clear in case I did watch it. But I'll know I'll have a clear video on deck. I'll have a clear video on deck. Oh, gosh. Almost. Finally, Pat. Wait, that's not right. I jump all the way there. YouTube does not recommend live streams to you? That's because there's nobody streaming live on there. I think that's due to just how few live streams there are. I feel like YouTube is primarily pre-recorded content. Yeah, that's going to be tough. There's a Twitch update, Clumsy. How are you, Eugene? Nice to see you, buddy. It's nice to see you. There we go. I needed all that momentum. Ooh, good reads. We're in there. We are in there. Oh, gosh. What's up, George? Hold on, chat. Okay. YouTube never notifies me when Super Pat streams are online. Yeah. What's going on for New Year's Eve? I don't know. What's up, Score Bunny? Shout out to Rafaela. I don't really have New Year's plans as of now. New Year's is one of those... Belated Merry Christmas. Thanks, George. I really enjoy a good New Year's Eve party. but I do not enjoy a big public. Once there are 30 or more people involved, I'm out. 30 or more. More realistically, 20 or more. If there are more than 20... Oh, George with 500 stars. Thank you, George. You are the super stallion that started up for you. Get level? I don't know about that. I don't know if I'd recommend that. You follow on Twitch and get notifications instantly. Yeah, Twitch is good with the notifications. No doubt about that. Okay, we're ready. We are ready, spaghetti. Now, I wonder why that's failing. What's up, Vico Gaming? How are you, buddy? Check out Vico Gaming on TikTok and Twitch. I wonder, am I too far right? New Year's tradition involves a family bake-off. Ooh, that sounds interesting. I think I'm too far right. Can you describe the cookie ice cream sundae? Okay, yes. You get... Here are the ingredients. You need chocolate chip break and bake cookies. The ones that say safe to eat raw. You need those. You also need whipped cream. You also need cherries. And you also need Tillamook old-fashioned vanilla ice cream. Those are the ingredients. Now, here are the directions. I like to use the toaster oven. Now, the instructions are going to tell you to cook the cookies to do it on like 350 for 9 minutes or something. But you're not going to do anything close to that. You're going to keep the oven at 300 degrees, and you're only keeping it in there for 5 minutes. If you want to just have the cookies in there while it's preheating, then make it 4 minutes. Oh, how you like me now, chat? Oh, how you like me now? Oh, no! That's a good run. That was a good run. So here's the thing. You're intentionally undercooking the cookies. Because remember, you can eat it raw. So you're not going to hurt anything. There's no salmonella, no issues. So you're intentionally undercooking these cookies. So they take shape, but are completely undercooked. You then 3 scoops of ice cream, 2 cookies per sundae, and 3 small scoops of vanilla ice cream. Then you have to cover all 3 in the whipped cream. Then you get those 2 cookies that are undercooked. You put them on top of the whipped cream, and you break them apart with the spoon. And it's just going to turn into a big explosion of undercooked cookie. But the magic that happens is it hardens. The outside of the undercooked cookie hardens against the coolness of the whipped cream, and especially as it sinks down to the ice cream. And it creates this amazing kind of chewy, undercooked cookie thing that is the perfect complement to that vanilla ice cream. And I like to add 3 cherries, but depending on your affinity towards cherries, you could do just 1. But I do think getting 1 bite of the cherry and just the ice cream without the cookie is a very nice palate cleanser. So I like to do 3. I like 1 at the beginning, 1 in the middle, and 1 at the end. So that is what I recommend. Give it a try. You had Facebook, you used to watch Super Pat. There, I haven't had Facebook in a few months. Fair enough. You're solo New Year's. Run around here. Your parents are in bed by 8 p.m. There you go. What's up, Gaming Band Director? There's a great streamer. Check him out. Love some chocolate chip cookie dough. You stopped using Facebook to stream with the glitches. Yeah, I hear you. I have to make my own cookie dough and ice cream. Why? My cookies don't have eggs, though? Okay, so yeah, that does work. It has to be undercooked. Figure out who the judge is. If it's Robin, you'll omit the cherry for the official one. There you go. Let me know how it goes. Making baking and Kaizo lessons here, Vico. You're right. You are right. What is supposed to happen there? I'm a little confused about what's going on there. What? It seems like I need to have that shell in my hands. Is there a way to get that shell in my hands? Trying to stay away from the sweets. It's a tough time of year to do that. That's it. I have to grab it. Shelmet's a good idea, but it has a little dude in there. You embrace the sweets. Nice, me too. But I'm not. I'm gonna embrace the sweets less next year. I'm gonna embrace working out. Cause the trick. This is the trick of life, people. If you can just create habits, it makes things so easy. More often than not, our habits work against us. You're trying to quit a habit. There it is! But more often than not, if you can create a healthy habit, that is so powerful. And if at some point in your life you can just make it a habit to do some kind of working out every day, it's just part of your day. Same way brushing your teeth. At some point in your life, you created the healthy habit of brushing your teeth. And it's likely that you couldn't go a day without brushing your teeth even if you tried. It'd feel gross. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? Brace working out by taking back the records. There you go. That's a good idea. That's a good start. Some pistol whip on the Quest 2. Do I play other Kaizo games? No. I just play this endlessly. That's all I ever want to play. Drinking some hot chocolate? There you go. Hot chocolate is amazing with a little fluff in there. Little marshmallow fluff in your hot cocoa. Wow. You want to kick it up a notch? That's one way to do it. Too far. You have the opposite of diabetes. If you get low sugar, you get low blood sugar if you don't eat sweets. Okay, interesting. That definitely sounds like the better of the two options. I hate that. Hyperactive metabolism. You got some good problems to have, Andrew. You've got those good problems. Your steak is too juicy. The lobster's too buttery. Bro, I keep breaking that and I'm not sure how to fix it. There you go. Yeah, if I'm the further on the left side I can be, the better off I tend to go. We should work out the prosthetic technology. That's fair, Tyler. Where there's a will, there's a way, though. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's this really inspirational dude who has no arms, no legs. And he has the best attitude and best life outlook. And he's managed to have a very full and amazing life. Definitely inspirational. I think he's Australian. Listening to him talk is definitely powerful. And so at that point, I think I'm doing a wall jump off the left. Your special interest figuring out how to make sweet things you can eat. It's looking like it's not compatible with the fewer calories. Yeah, that's fair. That is fair. What's up, Ironborn Yeti? Yeah, it's Nick. I can't pronounce the last name. Vujicic. Nick Vujicic? He's the dude. He's unreal. He is unreal. All right. So I think I'm doing a wall jump off of this block. A small wall jump. Not wall jump, shell jump. Because I have to stall until these munches fall into the lava. And I have to land on this left side of this blue platform. So the name of the game is wait as long as possible on the falling platform, jump late, initiate a shell jump, and hopefully by the time I connect with the shell, the munches have dropped out of my way. Matty boy! There it is. That was tricky. That was tricky, but it was awesome. Speaking of steak, you had a customer get A5 Wagyu tenderloin. They paid $1,200 for it. That's insane, bro. Go on the clumsy diet. A lot of good gluten-free options. There you go. Thanks, Andrew. Ironborn. Have I heard of Takaizo? I don't think so. I've heard of Tanuki Dan. He's awesome. Thanks, Clumsy, Erica, Matt. Hey, thanks, Oh Snap. Thanks, Vico Gaming. Thank you for that support over there. Appreciate it. You are amazing. Thanks for the support. Woo! Thanks for the support. All right, let's see what they got going on in Popular. Let's check out what's popular in the world of Mario Maker 2. Ooh, here we go. A lovely retro. Ooh, and it's a Tanuki level. There we go. Gringo DK is a great level creator. It's probably on this list if he did do one. You don't want to give up potatoes? Me either, bro. I love potatoes so much. No, that's not right. Oops, I didn't mean to exit. Hold on, this is going to be cool. Have your first Kaiser level. Well, I'm going to take this upcoming Friday, I'm going to take level codes. And then I gotta take out the piranha. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a wild one, chat. And then I have to be ready to bounce there. There we go. There we go. Diets be like move more, eat less, put in the work, and eat like a boss. That works for some metabolisms, but not for all. That definitely, this is the reality. When it comes to fitness advice, there's not a one-size-fits-all thing. It would be a lot simpler. It would be a lot simpler if there was just one formula that everybody could use. But the reality is, people, there are some wildly different metabolisms, genetic dispositions, and dietary needs that can really make it tough to have a cookie-cutter type thing. But that's why I think the most powerful information you can have is knowing what works for you. That's the most powerful. Once you've unlocked, like my buddy over here, Ironborn Yeti, he's found out he can worry less about what he eats and more. If he's just working out hard, he can get away with eating a lot, which is a beautiful thing. And there's definitely plenty of people like that, and that is a beautiful way to be. But, unfortunately, I'd say there's quite a few on the other side. They could work out 18 hours a day. Look at, did you watch the Biggest Loser documentary thing they did? It's pretty interesting to see just how detrimental that approach ended up being on their bodies in the long run, and how few of them were able to maintain it. Potatoes and pasta, yeah, pretty great. I'd take potatoes over pasta. Bring one back from the list, it would be potatoes. That's a good choice. Cutting back on the portions. There you go. Look, Maldi, almost an hour to clear. Oh, no, and Maldi's amazing. I might be in trouble. I may be in trouble. If this took Maldi an hour, Maldi is a real deal Kaizo player, people. Uh-oh. Maldi is the real deal. Now, oh. Okay. That was progress. That was progress. No good. Could work out 40 hours straight, lose 1 pound. There you go. Maldi plays with keyboard on stream. He's amazing. I love Maldi. Be an endomorph. I used to diet and it killed me. There you go. That's the body types. Endomorph, ectomorph. I'm trying to eat bigger lunches, much less for supper. Just like broth. Hard to figure out that with a family. Don't feel like making a big family meal I can't eat. Do better with intermittent fasting. That is tricky. Hey, thanks, Harlock. I just saw you over on the YouTube vertical. Yeah, Maldi is amazing. He plays on keyboard. He does both. He can do it all. Maldi is a legend. That's the strat there. Okay. I think we'll break through there. I think we can break on through to the other side. Now we go to the ceiling. Yeah. See, those gaps are there to get you. Oh, one too much height. Okay. All right, we're through the first 20 seconds. Yeah, I've had friends on both sides of that extreme. Friends who are really skinny, who would even take weight gainer in order to try to gain weight. And then other people that just could never seem to lose any weight no matter what they did. You skip a meal, you lose 2 to 3 pounds overnight. Wow. I remember learning this little trick, Bar Maker 2. Does this work in actual SMB? It does. This trick of maintaining flight as long as you bounce off of an enemy, I do believe it works in SMB3 as well. In the original. Ooh, we might have it. Wow, you gotta really fly low there. Could say a very good level. Hey, thanks, Con. Appreciate you, buddy. We got a shot here. As long as we're making progress. Uh-oh. It stays fun. Lee Retro might have a wild ending for us, though. No! I need that red coin. But that's part of where I think there's a lot of promise with AI helping us with health and well-being. One of the big ways I think AI will help us in the future is knowing exactly, ooh, that was good, what works best. Oh, no. I think if we give AI the right input, give it just like a few months worth of vitals and family history, I think it's going to be able to guide us very well on exactly, like if your goal is to be a bodybuilder and you want to gain as much muscle as quickly as possible, I think we're nearing a point that AI is going to be able to tell you exactly what you need to do for you, specific to you. And that's the most powerful thing. Oh no, wrong way. Okay, we made progress. What's up, Mello? Like, that would be very powerful. That's essentially what you pay a personal trainer for, in addition to actually working you out, but to try to give you an actual individualized plan. In fact, let's work on that app. Who wants to work on that app with me? Let's work on that app. That could be huge. The thing that would make it great is the UI, is the actual interface. If you could make it very easy and straightforward to get really good personalized results that were really medically accurate, you'd really be onto something. Man, that part's tricky. Why couldn't AI tell me the Powerball numbers? Well, it can't predict the future. It would need to predict the future. The closest thing it can do is give you pretty good sports odds or stock picks. But even then, it's still far from perfect. No, one flooded too far. It has been huge with the dietary things. I told it I felt off. I asked it to find the most likely source of cross-contamination. You're not cross-contaminated. You are dehydrated. On days you reported feeling best, you had bone broth. That's interesting. Found that little. Back to the Future AI. Yeah, like them sports bets. Ironborn. Sauce Pile. This is one of the best. The only apps I work with are mozzarella sticks. Hey, you're speaking my language on that one. Love those matzahs. Big shout out to Sauce Pile. Pow pow. He's got a couple knockout levels. Oh gosh. I bet you'd like this one's sauce. You should give this one a whirl. From Lee Retro. It's a nice little flight challenge. Oh. That's a problem. I'm not gonna make it. Merry Christmas, Jen. That was better. Okay, quickly now. Good. Okay, we got a good attempt here. Let's make it count. No, I missed. The staff will decrease social levels. A streamer, you have personal life too. Future, maybe the most will only be virtual. Wait, what? Problem is with this staff will decrease social levels. I think you try typing that again, Con. I'll give that a full read, but I think a couple words are missing there. There we go. I got a good strat for that now. No! Okay, then here. Bounce off of that. Okay, more progress. We're getting there. If AI tells you how to play bass, you'll retire. Bro, Dave, I can't even show you. I should show you. I should show the stream, because you know my music. I have to show you what AI could do with my songs. It is terrifying. And it's easier experienced than it is talked about. So I'll try to set that up for an upcoming stream where I can play you. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm sure you've heard the AI like Motown covers of like 50 Cent songs, and there's a bunch of music that's been turned into Motown music. Using AI. And I was like, it can't actually be that good, can it? And sure enough, it can. But the functional use right now... Okay, here we go. Up here. Then here. Then here. And here. Hey! Alright, we got the coins. Most of the people will be most in virtual world with AI, not social human opinions. But what would that virtual world be? I think I get what you're saying, like a Westworld situation, although that's not really virtual. You're thinking more like Matrix? See, that sounds like something that's lifetimes away. I don't think there's going to be any livable virtual world while I'm alive. I think that's way far away. I do think it's possible, but I think you're talking way, way, way down the line. Heard some hilarious AI parody songs. Little John, Motown is good, Ironborn. We're making progress. Thanks for the gifts, oh snap. The Pat Music stream, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. I got to set it up. I had it turn my song Both Hands Up into Motown, and then I had it turn it into country. And it actually did a really good job with both. I was pretty shocked. And it did it in about 2 minutes. Nice. No, that was it, bro. Well, that's not it, but that's progress. With the VR headset. And this is a very family-friendly stream. We don't talk about drugs, alcohol, none of that. Less real-life communication. We already got plenty of that. Thank you, Nick, for the heart. We already got plenty of not real-life communication. I'm okay with that. I don't mind that so much. Come on, get there. No, I ruined it. I ruined it. All right, I think we're actually going to get this thing. That's the strat there. No, just one too many. Very consistently one too many there. But, so, one of the real-life use cases is if I needed, like, a drum part for a song, I can have it just generate a drum part. Which is insane. It's crazy how good it sounds. It sounds like real drums. What made me say all this was Dave mentioning once AI can tell me how to play the bass. Oh, here we go. Nope. Here. Okay, we're almost there. I think we almost got this. I think it's almost clear time. Got a nice flow going right now. The runs are looking good. Oh, that was a good save. No! But then I blew it right there. Close. This is a fun one. Shout out Lee Retro. Came through with the classic here. Take a screenshot, chat. Add it to your database. Levels to play someday. It's worthy. Every time Mario bounces on an enemy, you get 7 seconds of flight. So I can't let there be more than 7 seconds between any two enemies. Oh, or else the flight stops. So once the P meter's full, I've got 7 seconds before it's going to run out. Bop. And see, now I just reset it. Every time I bounce on an enemy, I reset that P timer. Whoop! There we go. Okay. Oh, that was close. I think we saved it, though. Okay. No! I don't know what just happened. I don't know why that happened, but I'm sad it happened. I must have missed the button. I pressed it too quick. I don't know why it didn't give me the next flutter. I must have missed it. Okay. There we go. Hey, jingle bells. Batman smells. We're in there. Yes, Lee Retro. Wait a minute. Hiding anything up here? Oh, hold on. Oh, a little Christmas treat. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, buddy. Wow, even the coins sped up there for some reason. That was incredible. You gotta be kidding me, people. That was so good. Lee Retro, that was a masterpiece, bro. That was so good, I can't even stand it. Wow. See, I literally said wow. If you literally make me say wow, you're getting the wow. Thanks, Andrew. Clumsy Game and Band Director. What's up, Growing Clash? Thanks, Barbara, Erica, Joanna, Dave, and Harlock. Thanks, Jess. There we go. Thanks, Fernando. Super Trucker J. All right, people. That's going to do it for me. I might sneak in a stream early tomorrow. Tomorrow might not happen, though. We'll have to see. Thanks, Nat. Nat is where it's at. But I'm gonna queue up. Thanks, Matt. And DJ Apollo. Check out my boy DJ Apollo. Check out my boy Super Trucker J. And definitely check out Double Star Mom 35. It's her birthday. I'm gonna get the AI music loaded in so you can hear what it's capable of. So in any case, thanks for being here. I'll catch up with you soon. We're gonna go Friday. This upcoming Friday is gonna be the December supporter request line, because the holidays messed it up this past week. So, makeup day coming Friday. Thanks so much for being here. Hope to catch up with you tomorrow sometime. But again, it might not actually be tomorrow. Big shout out to anyone who hit me with any star shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for the love and support. Definitely saw some gifted subs come through. That was amazing. Thank you. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's right. It's not Erica's actual birthday. I said check her out on her birthday. What I mean is check out Double Star Mom 35 as a birthday gift to her. Good night, Nat. Appreciate you. Shout out Hong Kong, Nathaniel. There we go, Barbara. And you definitely got to check out my boy, the Game and Band Director. He's one of the greats. Okay. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Get your headphones in, your favorite music playing. It can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. If you're struggling right now, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feel like, oh my gosh, what's the point? Everything's a complete disaster. Nothing will ever be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life. What's the point when things are getting worse, not better? And that's a valid way to feel, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming your way in your life. I can't tell you exactly what or exactly when, but I can promise you it's coming. And when you're really depressed, really anxious, it can very convincingly feel like it's never coming. And even if it did, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. And that's a straight-up lie. That's a convincing lie, though, when you're feeling that way. And this is why it's so critical to be able to identify, hey, I'm really depressed right now. Whoa, I'm really anxious right now. And as such, I'm seeing the world through the filter of that depression or that anxiety. And as such, I can't trust my thoughts and conclusions. Does that make me weak and crazy and weird? No. But it means you're in a state where you can't trust your thoughts. And that's a great time to get some help. Tell somebody you're struggling. Meet somebody for a meal. Have them over. Go to them. Go for a phone call. All of those things can represent taking a step towards getting the support you need. And there's nothing wrong with needing support. Everybody needs support at some point. Even if you have no mental health struggles, even just as a human, you're going to need support. But especially if you have some mental health struggles, you've got to be willing to get the support when you need it and not let it make you feel like you're weak or broken to require that, because there's millions of us that do. And there's both sides of the coin. I feel, in my experience, people that struggle with mental health have unique characteristics, unique strengths. I feel like that part of what comes with struggling with mental health is having some unique strengths. And that's part of what's not obvious. When it comes to like admitting to yourself you have a mental health struggle, it might feel like you're admitting you're broken and messed up. But the truth is, my belief is that especially people who struggle with mental health, there is another side of the coin that doesn't necessarily have a title or a name. It is different person to person. But I know for a lot of the people I know in my life that have mental health struggles, they are some of the coolest, most interesting people I know. So I just want to throw that out there, too, to anyone who might be coming to terms with having a mental health struggle. And it can feel bad, but it really is not just a complete... It's not all the negative that it seems it is. In any case, kind of ranting here, but I really appreciate you out there. If any of that resonates with you, know that I am rooting for you big time. And if you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet. So make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you all very soon. Until then, have an amazing rest of your night. Hope you had a great holiday. New Year's coming. 2026, best year yet for all of us. I'm calling it. Okay.